just want to film this, please. I'm gonna die! Yeah. Quiet on set. Do you see her right now? So many bloopers for this video. She's got a book for every situation. Hi people I love, welcome back to MT's Library. My name's Mary Grace, this is Piper, and welcome to our library. Welcome. Look at that face. Hi my people, how are you? Happy Monday. How are you guys doing? I feel like we haven't had a check-in in a minute. Check in with me, let's check in with each other. I want to hear how y'all are doing. Today y'all, we're going to be doing our October wrap-up and a little bit of a TBR. Y'all know I hate TBRs, and I'm really bad at them. Before we get this started, party people, grab your beverage, and let's get into this. Okay, y'all know I'm not conventional with this ish. I'm not gonna give you like a whole spiel. I'm gonna tell you how I felt about it and what I rated it, and we'll talk about what I read. Also, I painted my bed green yesterday, and now I look like Shrek.
And I kind of like it.
Okay, y'all, the first book that I read this month, Cruel Paradise by J.T. Gessinger. Y'all, okay, this is the second book in a current duet, kind of. It's like a companion series, but there's only 2 books. The first book, Beautifully Cruel, is one of my favorite books of the year. I absolutely loved it, and I did not think this one would top it, but it freaking did. The female protagonist in this is such a badass, and I literally fell in love with her within the first 2 chapters. I absolutely love J.T. Gessinger. I love her writing. She's one of my favorite authors. If you've never read anything by her, I highly suggest reading Cruel Paradise. And the next book that I read this month, my favorite book of the year, was Anxious People by Frederick Bachman. I talked about this in my associating fine line songs to books, and Lord Jesus, this book, I don't even know what to say. I really don't know. It's like a 900 out of 5. Go read this. It's absolutely incredible and my favorite book of the year. The next book that I read was Ecstasy by K.V. Rose. Naima at Naima's Reads recommended this to me. And listen, I rated it a 3 out of 5. It's dark romance. I do like dark romance. It was a little too hate to love for me. There was too much like dubious consent issues for my liking. There were a lot of triggers in this book, like a lot. I think before you read this book, you should look up the triggers and read the synopsis. I think it's definitely a fun read for a lot of people. There was a murder aspect to this, which I really enjoyed, and I really just wanted to know who done it. So that kept me like on the edge of my seat for the book, but I did really like that aspect of it. The next book I read is Love is a Mixtape by Rob Sheffield. I read this for my Reading Like Harry Styles for a Week vlog. Go watch that if you haven't. I go into depth about the book and what I thought about it. I did rate it a 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. It's a beautiful memoir. You should read it. It's very heartfelt and I did really enjoy it. The next book that I read this month was Paper Girls, one of my first graphic novels. I read this for reading graphic novels for the first time as a little vlog. Go watch it if you haven't. All these plugs in this video, what's going on? I rated this 5 out of 5. I don't know where graphic novels have been all my life. This was the best decision ever. If you've never read graphic novels, go read them. I absolutely adored these. The next book, which is also a graphic novel, is Fangs by Sarah Anderson. I freaking loved this. This was like Halloween spirit to the max. Look at how freaking beautiful this book is. I also rated this a 5 out of 5. I don't even know how you rate graphic novels. I don't even know how you rate graphic novels, but this is a 5 out of 5 in my book. The next book that I read was My Policeman by Bethan Roberts. I also read this for my Reading Like Harry Styles for a Week vlog, and I go into depth about it in that video. I rated it a 2 out of 5. I originally rated it a 3 out of 5, but since then I've changed my mind because the main like concepts of it were just sus, and I didn't really enjoy them. And I don't think that the writer did what they could have done with this book. The next book I read, Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. 5 out of 5, 5 out of 5, 5 out of 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. I love this book. I love this book. If you haven't read this book, I don't know what you're doing. I'm so sad I put it off for as long as I did because it was incredible. The next book I read, Punk 57 by Penelope Douglas. Let me tell you. I did not think I was gonna like this book. I truly did not. It's one of Penelope Douglas's earlier writings.
I'm a little about it, you know what I mean?
Because it's written in high school, and I usually don't like that kind of stuff, but this book reads like an adult romance, okay? I freaking love this book. Honestly, it holds up so well to Birthday Girl. I did not think that anything could reach Birthday Girl's level because it's one of my favorite books ever. But this one did. I rated it 5 out of 5. Did I already say that? It literally swept me off my feet. Like, I just fell in love with it. The next book that I read was Norwegian Wood. I also read this for my Reading Like Harry for a Week vlog. I rated it a 3 out of 5. Definitely better than My Policeman, but also just the plot was confusing. The main like meaning of the book seemed to go over my head. I just didn't really enjoy it. I want to know why Harry likes this book so much because it is truly a mystery to me. It is truly a mystery. The next 2 books I read this month were Sea of Monsters and The Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson books. I'm reading this for the Percy Jackson Read-athon. I'll link all that info below. 5 out of 5 for both of these books. I just got swept away into the story. They are written so maturely, and like you're reading from a 13-year-old, 14-year-old's perspective, and Percy's just so witty, and I just absolutely loved these. It makes me feel like a kid again. I never read these when I was younger, and I feel like I am like getting the full experience now regardless, and I think that says a lot about the writing in these books. And my pals are reading them for a read-a-thon. Read along. Read-a-thon? I don't know. Go read them. Would it be an MG video if she didn't forget a whole section of the video? I literally forgot to talk about the most exciting part about this freaking month. I received my first ARC ever. It was seriously amazing. I like didn't even realize I got it, and I got to open it like on FaceTime with all my friends, and it was just so special. I know that probably sounds dramatic, but it was very special to me. I read Pretty When She Cries by A. Zavarelli. I rated this a 4 out of 5 stars. I absolutely loved this. It was the perfect high school romance, like Punk 57 type good high school romance. It was hate to love, which I'm always a little sus about because sometimes it's just too hate and I don't know how people can come back from it. But these two, the way that the author explained their like emotional traumas and why they were acting the way they were acting was incredible. Like you really had sympathy for both of them and could understand and have grace for why they were acting the way they were. And that takes a lot for an author to do that. Yeah, 4 out of 5 stars. I'm just honored that I received an ARC. Like, I don't know what I did to deserve that, but I'm... And the last book I read was Paper Girls #2. Again, 5 out of 5. Absolutely loved it. I'm just so excited to read the 3rd one. And I'm reading it this month. Yes, that was a segue into my TBR. Ha ha ha. Okay, y'all. I only have a few books picked out for my TBR because I suck at them. But I am doing the Hannah Montana Read-athon. This read-athon is hosted by Kirsten, Haley, Jess, and Mare, and my girls. Love you. Thank you for putting this on. I picked out 3 books to read for this. It's actually going on as we speak, and here they are. I'm reading American Royals, hyped by Mare. Edith, I love you. I'm so excited to read this. I'm also going to read Long Shots. I'm literally so excited to read this. I've been waiting for a reason to read this book, and here it is. And I'm also going to read the 3rd Paper Girls. There's just so much exciting stuff planned for November and December. I'm just so excited for the rest of the year. There is a ton of fun stuff planned, and I'm just so excited for y'all to see. I hope that you enjoy it. I love y'all so much, and I just want to do my best for you. But yeah, guys, that was my October wrap-up and my November TBR. Thanks for watching. I love you guys to the absolute moon. You know that. I hope you have a good rest of your week. I can't wait to talk on Thursday. I'm sending all the good love and energy to you. Let me know what you guys are reading this month because maybe I'll get in on that action. I will see you cutie patooties on Thursday. I love you so much. Mwah!